Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another Thirsty Thursday. Today we're headed up to Mount Baldy. We're going to get a hike in, and then we're going to review the LowePro Powder 500. I picked that up about 9 or 10 months ago, and a few of you have been asking me what I think. So today we're going to find out. So go crack open something cold and let's get started. Hey guys, what's going on? We're out here at Mount Baldy practicing our social distancing and doing about a 9-month review of the LowePro Powder 500 backpack. I've been using it off and on for the last 9 months. Anytime I go hiking, doing landscapes, nature photography, astrophotography, this has been my go-to bag. We've gone up to Canada, to Banff and Jasper, and all over the Sierra Nevadas, Utah and Arizona with this bag, and it has been fantastic. So start us off in the front. I always carry a carabiner and some webbing, and my front compartment got a little God ray action going on there. In my front compartment, I keep a first aid kit, tourniquet, things that I might need out in the backcountry. I've never needed it for myself, but I have needed it for other people. Now we'll flip it over and go over some stuff in the back. So it has plenty of room for your camera gear. And I'll start with this Garmin InReach. I take this with me on every trip into the backcountry in case there's an emergency. I have contact with home base and I can send a SOS for rescue. Moving over to the other side, I've got my platypod and my legs for the platypod. Open up the back. I have 2 cameras, D850s. This one has a 15 to 30 2.8 Tamron lens on it and works fantastic. It's super sharp. Great for landscapes. And in this pouch, I've got another body. Another wide angle lens. Little pump for cleaning. Over here I have my, if I can get it out. Over here I have my drone for aerials. Controller for the drone. And that's pretty much all that I keep in the bag, in the main compartment. Zip that back up. Move up in here into the top pouch. I've got a pair of pocket wizards for controlling the camera. Notepad and pen, that always comes in handy. Little trick, always put a little gaff tape around your pen. That way you always have some. And I also carry a little raincoat for my camera, just in case it starts to rain or I'm shooting somewhere near the water like we are today, and don't want it to get too wet. In the top compartment of that, got a cleaning cloth, a headlamp, and a little trick for you guys. Always carry some of these. They are red glow sticks. Snap them, shake them whenever you're shooting astrophotography or nighttime photography. Leave it under your tripod, and when you walk away to do any light painting, you'll know where your tripod is and where your camera is. Open this main compartment up. 2 main compartments. Main compartment, I've got Hamm radio. Again, big on communication and safety. Another platypod. Set of GoPros. My filter for my 15 to 30 Tamron, with a series of neutral density filters. Got a couple of L brackets that I always use in place of the standard Arca Swiss mount for my tripod and my platypods. Let's get this stuff back in here. And I'll usually put a down jacket or a rain jacket or something in here. Close this back up. Again, this thing has a ton of space. I also have my Oben carbon fiber tripod with a Leo LH55 ball head with a dovetail mount. So this bag, like I said, has been fantastic. It also has a space for a water bladder over on this side. But probably my biggest complaints with this bag is how loose this top piece sits. You can cinch it down in the back, but even once you cinch it down, if your pack isn't slammed full, which it rarely is for me, it's just, it feels kind of baggy and bouncy. Also, on the back, the handle for you to grab and pick it up is very thin. I would say ½ inch or thinner, probably. I'd say it's probably closer to a ¼ inch. I'll actually measure it and I'll put it somewhere on the screen how wide it is. But when you have such a heavy pack, grabbing a thin piece of cloth, it's just not very, just doesn't feel very sturdy. All right, and that'll do it for this review of the LowePro Powder 500. Like I said, it's a great bag, fantastic for carrying your camera gear, and no matter what adventure you're going on, if you're doing rock climbing photography, mountain bike photography, hiking photography, or landscape photography, and just wanting to get all of your kit out to your destination, this bag's fantastic. The only 2 hiccups, like I said, were the top pouch feel a little floppy, for lack of a better term, and the handle on the back for when you first pick it up is a little too thin for me. So that being said, I'm gonna go find somewhere to crack open a cold cider, and I'll see you guys next time. I also have my Oban Carbon Triber 5. In the top compartment of that, no worries, it's okay. In the top compartment of, shut up, dog.